Our referee this afternoon is Gavin Ward from Surrey.
I do have to tell you as well, John, just before we kick off, Robbo stood me up for a game of golf yesterday, and it wasn't until I came into the studio that I realised he'd gone for a fake tan.
It's the 133rd edition of the Beds Hearts derby, and one that could be so significant for the Hornets. Adebayo is the centre forward. He's scored 4 times since signing from Walsall on the 1st of February. Feminier doing just enough at the far post. Comes to Sonny Bradley, but he fires over the bar to the home side, starting fast here at Kenilworth Road.
Yeah, you expect that. A big derby game. They are at home, with or without fans. They're at home, and you expect them to get on the front foot.
Left-footed from Dewsbury Hall. Oh, and it's, well, what a miss. What a miss. It's Bradley again who got the first touch, and it just needed touching home from almost on the goal line. Chalobah holds off Feminier. Luton have a throw, taken quickly. Dewsbury Hall finds Adebayo in the box. Just ran into a Ekong. He comes to Dewsbury Hall again, and his shot is just wide of the right-hand post. He holds his head in his hands. I think Bachmann had it covered, to be fair.
Well, he's across his goal very, very quickly, Daniel Bachmann. I tend to agree with you without seeing the replay, but it looked like if it had been on target, Bachmann had it covered. He almost pulled his hand away.
I think he felt he should have had one there, but it wasn't forthcoming. The pitcher's beaten Berring. Lovely back heel for Zinkernagel. Finds Hughes. Hughes onto his left foot, but it's over the bar.
As it broke to him from the little touch from Zinkernagel, I just thought it was bouncing up a little bit, settled quickly. I hoped he'd have hit it a little bit earlier, but nevertheless, that's how quickly it can change. You know, slightly array pass from Luton, and we're back in. And while we're in their half of the field, we can always break and score.
Zinkernagel is available and not picked up by anyone in orange. Obviously very happy for the Dane to have it, if Watford want to give it to him.
It's an awful lot of space.
Hughes does find Zinkernagel. Chips it in, but didn't quite get that right.
That's disappointing. He had an awful lot of space and he was available for a long time.
Now on the counter, here's Luke Berry. Watford appeal in vain for handball. Bachmann makes the save. Eventually the referee does blow the whistle for handball against Luke Berry.
Very good goalkeeper from Daniel Bachmann, though. Whether the handball was given or not, he's straight off his line, come out and done his job again. It was only one hand.
The worrying thing is, I think it's the linesman on the far side that's given that. The referee is right behind it. Need to wait for that. Here's Loa. Dewsbury Hall. It was always going wide from this angle.
It was always going wide, but it's far too much space on the edge of the box. Kiko's got to get tighter to Loa and stop that easy pass. Stop him getting his head up. Twice now it's just gone inches wide of that Daniel Bachmann's left hand post.
High for Pearson at the far post, who went for goal when there was others better placed in the middle, and that's the last action of the first period. The Hornets are level. Here's João Pedro, some neat footwork, and glides past a couple. Success battling, Success holds on to it and feeds Sema. Opportunities here. In towards the 6-yard box. Great header away from Bradley. João Pedro was lurking behind him. Lazar keeps the ball in for Watford and finds Will Hughes. João Pedro takes over. Now Sema again. Twisting and turning, Ken Sema, and looking to run into the penalty area. Cuts it back, Hughes is there, no, it might come to João Pedro. Still with the Brazilian. He wants a handball against Pearson. It just wouldn't drop for João Pedro. Ekong forward. Sierralta 2. Sema. There's the short one for Hughes. Here's Cleverly with the shots. Not far away from Tom Cleverly. The corner routine.
Gained something fresh off the training ground. Really difficult for Cleverly. You know what the surface is like.
Look for Adebayo around the back, who got a toe on it, but couldn't keep it down.
I actually think that's a really good chance. He's seen the ball coming from a long way off. He's just got to guess where it's going to bounce and get his foot to it as soon as he can, close to the bounce. It's a good chance for Luton.
Backman tips it over the bar.
Well, we mentioned his concentration levels from the last free kick. He perhaps wasn't expecting a direct shot from that one, but thankfully he was concentrated and got his hands to it, pushed it away safely. Attack when they nick the ball back from one of our attacks.
It's a bit short from Lazar, and Backman has to come out, and it's a penalty for Luton. Daniel Backman on Adebayo. The pass back from Lazar was a little short, and Adebayo closed it down and got there before the Watford goalkeeper. And Luton Town have a penalty here. Here comes James Collins on a, presumably for Adebayo. And is his first act going to be to take the penalty? It will be. James Collins then, Luton's top scorer with 11 this season. Up against Daniel Backman with 13 minutes left at Kenilworth Road in the derby.
Watch the ball, Daniel.
Collins against Backman. Sends him the wrong way. The Hatters have the lead over the Hornets.
Yeah, the players had no warm-up. Daniel Backman's just got to watch the ball there. It's never going to be the best penalty in the world when it's your first touch. And he scuffed it in off his ankle pad, but it's gone in the back of the net.
Sierralta with the throw. Hurls it into the Luton half, looking for João Pedro, looking for success. But comfortably cleared, and they look for Loa. Goes down under challenge from Feminir, who's already been booked here. Kemko Feminir. Referee Gavin Ward issues a second yellow card, and Watford are down to 10 men for the last couple of minutes or so. Hughes again. Bouncing round, Gray's there!
Get in there!
Gray! The former Luton man is denied by the offside flag. Andre Gray thought he'd done it for the Hornets, but the flag went up. Ekong rose, came off a Luton man.
Come on, ref.
We're going to have 5 minutes of injury time. It's a tight one, we just haven't got the angle.
Is the discussion over?
I think it is. There's a change for Luton.
Yeah.
It's disallowed. Headed away by Ray. And again by Sierralta. Thumped forward by Dewsbury Hall. Cleverly watched it all the way. Well, the referee's added on just 10 seconds for an extra injury. And Watford are beaten in the derby.
Hi guys, click here for some more videos.